What up, Dokkaners? We got the data download for the JP side of the game for the upcoming LR Super Saiyan I was gonna say Android Saiyan. Super Saiyan Goku, the Super Saiyan Trio. That is what we're gonna call it. So 709 megabytes on the JP side. So let's take a look at what is in here. We have missions to go over. We got a bunch of EZAs. Now this is the JP data download video. So we'll be covering all of this stuff essentially again on the global data download video that will happen a few hours from this one being posted. Definitely check that one out because that will have any clarifying thoughts that I otherwise might have missed on this one or I need to kind of correct. So since we don't have all the translations right away, I'm going to be kind of freestyling the translations off of Google Translate, which is not going to be pretty. So make sure to check out the global data download video that follows this one a few hours later. So let's jump in here. Let's start by just taking a look at the overall spread. So we've got the new LR that's going to be dropping tomorrow. So basically in less than 24 hours. We have a new Bojack. Now this is the TUR to the SSR Bojack that was previously obtainable from the World Tournament as a reward. So World Tournament is coming back to JP. Global still doesn't have a new World Tournament. So we'll have to wait and see what the data download holds for Global. But JP is continuing on with their next World Tournament. And that is going to be dropping in 2 days. So if you are a JP player, buckle in because it's about to be a busy weekend for you. So there are new TUR EZAs for that. There's no new LR EZA, so that's good, I guess. You don't have to worry about local so much. But those are the 5 characters associated with it. We'll take a look at it. And then we've got Android 13. We've got Trunks, who was the banner unit to Android 13. And finally, the Android 17 and 18 units that have been sticking around since Worldwide Part 2 are getting their stupid EZAs. So we'll take a look at all of this stuff in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at the missions. So let me actually pull up DokkanInfo.com. Big shout out to Harry Turney for this because having access to these missions right away is so much easier. I did take the opportunity to write this all out myself. So the high difficulty missions for the Android 13 Red Zone: clear in 6 turns, no items with a full Movie Heroes team, friend not included. Clear in 5 turns, no items with a full Super Saiyans team, friend unit not included. Clear in 4 turns, no items with 4 STR units. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, so they're pretty much doing what I expected, because when it comes to high difficulty, there's not much more that they can do because the event is already as difficult as it is. The only way to make it more difficult would be to scale down the opposition. So if we bring in lesser units, that's what's going to make it tougher. And to do so with no items probably makes the most sense, which is exactly what I said. So 4 turns, no items with 4 STRs. Clear in 3 turns with no items, period. Now this is insane because how are you supposed to just clear in 3 turns? You just have to OTK every single turn? That I'm very curious about. I think this might be the most interesting. But it also should be fun. I just haven't done the event in a long time. And then the last one, I just straight up called this no items with full STR squad. So that is what we are getting for the new high difficulty missions. And then for the new challenge event known as Intensifying Fights on Global, in the early rough translations of JP, they're calling it Tense Rising, which is why you might notice there's a Kingdom Hearts song playing in here. All you Kingdom Hearts fans out there, chime in the comments. If you heard Tension Rising at the start of this video, this is why we have it. Tension Rising, number 13. I mean, it all connects, right?
Indeed.
So that's why I'm playing that song. Anyway, so for this one, we have some new missions, including Clear Stage 1 with Connected Hopes, Clear Stage 2 with Full Target Goku. There doesn't seem to be much more than that in terms of the missions. Are they going to be incrementally updating this event, kind of like Collection of Epic Battles? Because look at this. Clear Stage 1. Defeat Organization 13, Stage 1, Round 3, Tension Fight. Clear Stage 1 with full 6 Connected Hopes. Clear Challenge Event, Stage 2. Defeat Super Saiyan Stage 2, Round 3 of the Challenge Event, Tense Fight. Blah, blah, blah. Clear Stage 2 with 6 Target Gokus. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. In terms of boss assets and all that stuff, we'll still have to wait. The data nerds are going through the info as we speak. Didn't want to really wait around for that. And then we've got, this is the challenge event, or the red zone event. This is the Extreme Z battle missions for the Android 13, and this is the just general missions for the winter celebration where you get like little snowmen. This is for JP. So, and then they've got the world tournament missions. So there you go. That is it for all of the missions. Now let's go through and take a look at all of the units info. We have a new wallpaper coming up, which is pretty cute. And then we've got some new treasure items that are coming. The snowman, we got the red stone and the blue stone. And also 33-5 for JP players. But now let's actually go through the units. So let me pull this up. We'll start from the top here. We'll start from Android 13. So Android 13's EZA, how's he looking? Android 13, 170% lead. Raises defense permanently. I think I called that. Causes immense damage to the enemy. Greatly reduces defense. High chance to stun, so that went up too. I pretty much called this. Man, what's happening to me? Attack and defense plus 130. Oh, that didn't change. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 130 when HP is above 30%. Sure. Android or target Goku allies. Key plus 3. Attack and defense plus 30. That didn't change. Come on. All right, so they increased the parameters of who the support applies to, but they didn't increase the actual support itself. Attacks always hit. Wait, was that there from the start? Oh, okay. Attacks always hit when a character with Goku in the name, except for the usual, is in the enemy side. They will make an additional. You can launch an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. Okay. Transforms when conditions are met. Okay. Transforms when conditions are met. 5th turn onwards. Yeah, nothing changed there. So let's take a look at Dokkan EZA. This guy greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers defense with a high chance to stun. So you're not getting any defense whatsoever. So whatever defense you got beforehand, that's what you get. Now, key plus 3, attack and defense plus 130. Attack and defense plus an additional 145 when HP is 30% or more. Increased attack and defense plus 13% for each ally on the team who is target Goku or androids category that has the most bodies. Okay, so whichever one takes precedence, that one will be the one that counts. Attacks guaranteed to hit and disables enemy guard. Performs an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Oh, okay, great. Just for no reason, sure. When there's a Super Saiyan category enemy, attack gains an additional attack plus 50 and high chance to crit. Wow. When Goku is on the opposing side, attack increases by 100 and critical is guaranteed. So this is kind of cool. They kind of took that concept and they extended it, made it more powerful, and then they also gave it a little bit more of a broad condition. So you have a lesser version of that against Super Saiyans, but if it is Goku, you are going in for the kill. So I kind of like some of the things that they did. I was hoping for a little bit more defense, but again, we'll reserve final judgment until we get to see it in action. I am very much looking forward to this one because the last time that I did a 200% run with this dude was against the Legendary Goku event and was not fun at all. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I will be doing a second run through of all of these units when we get to the global data download because there it'll be easier. The language will be easier to understand. So don't worry about all that. So just follow up on the global side. Now for Trunks, this guy becomes a 35% nuking lead, massively raises attack for 3 turns, causes supreme damage, and sacrifices 3% health. Attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack plus 150 defense plus 50 when performing a super attack. Good, you're not losing defense anymore. So... oh wait, didn't we lose defense? Further increase his own attack. I need to pull up the global version. Ugh, this is what's so annoying about this. Okay, so if we go to categories, let's go to hybrid Saiyans and let's go find that physical Trunks. Yeah, so he loses 50% when performing the super, so I can't quite tell if this is saying we're getting 50 or losing it because it's the exact same structure as the base one. I'm assuming that you're still losing 50%, so I'll have to clarify on the global one. If there's a movie heroes category ally attacking in the same turn, gains an additional attack and defense plus 50 when performing a super attack. Every time you launch a super attack, defense goes up by 50% up to 150. That's pretty cool. Every time you receive an attack, a critical hit ratio goes up by 10 up to 50. Guards against all attacks when there's an enemy in the Android or target Goku category. I mean, that's one redeeming quality. That is good. That is good. You get more defense, you get more crit, you have the guard when facing androids or Son Goku, which is probably, or target Goku, which is probably the only time you'd ever really use this guy. So, all right, better than what it used to be. Then we've got the AGL Android 17. So this unit is a 100% lead, raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, raises defense by 30% for 3 turns. Changes, oh, I don't remember. Changes 1 type of key sphere to AGL. What is body energy? STR? Changes whatever int key sphere to tech key, AGL key sphere, attack and defense plus 150 when HP is 70% or below. Changes int key spheres to physical and then launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. Attack plus 20, defense plus 30 for each AGL key sphere obtained. That's pretty cool. That's pretty, was that there before? No. That's a pretty cool new ability. Okay. I mean, it's a nuke thing. Attack and defense plus 20% for each key sphere obtained other than AGL key spheres. Dodges enemy attacks. Medium chance to dodge enemies' attacks. For each ally in the Future Saga category attacking in the same turn, excluding that character, gain key plus 1, attack and defense plus 50%, and dodge plus 18%. All right, that's cool. So that is the AGL 18. Then looking at the physical 17. See how annoying it is to have to translate these like this? This unit raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and raises attack for 3 turns. Changes whatever this is to physical. Oh, okay. Physical key spheres, attack and defense plus 150. Same thing. When you're held to 70% or below, you change something else. Launches additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. Attack plus 30, defense plus 20 for each physical key sphere obtained. Attack and defense plus 20% for each key sphere obtained other than physical. High chance to crit. For every ally attacking in the same turn in the Future Saga category other than this unit, gain key plus 1, attack and defense plus 50, and critical hit by 17. So that's how the Android 17 works. Cool. So we have covered all of these summonable characters, and now I'm just gonna go over, I think, the physical boat. Well, let's just go over all of them. Physical Bojack. What does this guy do? This guy greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers defense. Attack and defense plus 140%, key plus 3. The more HP remaining, the greater the attack and defense boost by up to 70. Attack and defense gained by an additional 70% when performing a super attack, and disables enemy guard? I think that's what that is. Attack and defense plus an additional 30 for each allies in the space traveling warrior category on the team. When all allies on the team are extreme class, all allies except oneself will gain key plus 2 and attack plus 30. If all allies on the team are in the space traveling warriors category, then high chance to launch a critical hit. Guards against all attacks when all allies on the team are in the extreme space traveling warriors category. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a free-to-play SSR that received the TUR. This is the free-to-play SSR that used to be. This guy was, I don't even know when this guy came out. For JP, it was October 25th, 2019. He's been around for a little while. So this TUR is a nice change of pace for this guy. And not a bad Bojack. Not a bad one. I think up until now, I mean, other than obviously the STR Dokkan Festival one, there was really nobody else. So this is a nice little free-to-play alternative. Let's take a look at these. Rounding out the last few free-to-play units, this unit raises attack and defense. Ooh, it's a permanent stack. Nice. So the Gohan raises attack and defense, causes supreme damage, and medium chance to stun. Attack and defense plus 140, medium chance to dodge, and if all allies attacking in the same turn are Super Saiyan or movie heroes, then the chance of dodging increases by 40%. Whoa! Very nice. If you dodge enemies' attacks, attack and defense plus 80% for 5 turns, so you want to be dodging. Key plus 2, attack and defense plus 30% up for all superclass allies. Key plus 1, attack and defense plus 10% when all allies are also superclass. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, STR Super Saiyan Goku, the 1-inch punch man, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, high chance to stun. Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 150, gains an additional attack and defense plus 150 when launching a super attack. When there are 2 or more allies in the Super Saiyan or superhero category in addition to yourself on the team, change AGL key spheres to STR key spheres. If you acquire 3 or more key spheres, then you gain a high chance to launch a critical hit. And there's a high chance to launch a super attack will be, and high chance to seal. If you acquire 4 or more key spheres, you will launch an additional attack with a high chance to launch a super attack. Okay, I like that one. That's a pretty good TUR EZA. Then we've got the giant form Piccolo. This guy greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage. Key plus 2, attack and defense plus 150 for each enemy. Oh, and for each enemy, attack and defense plus 20% additional. Cool. Attack and defense plus 150 more when launching a super attack. Attack and defense of all enemies minus 20%. Attack and defense again minus 5% when there are superclass enemies. Very nice. Medium chance to stun all enemies when HP is 70% or above. High chance to stun the attacked enemy, becomes huge when conditions are met. That does not change, I don't believe. Does that change? Last 2 to 3 turns, reverse probability 50%. Yeah, didn't change. All right, let's check out giant form. So this dude's EZA. I think this is massively raises attack. I think massively raises attack and causes destructive damage to the enemy. All right, and then the last EZA in the bunch is is this the foot Kamehameha guy? So this guy raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and has a high chance to stun. P +2 attack and defense plus 120, plus an additional attack and defense plus 120 when launching a super attack. Gains an additional attack and defense plus 10% for each ally on the team that is in the World Tournament Earthbred Fighters or Turtle School, right? Yeah, Turtle School categories. Guards all attacks when there are extreme class enemies, and high chance, it says very high, so I'm assuming great chance to launch a critical hit when launching a super attack. So there you go. That is the full list of EZAs and new units that are coming to the JP data download. Of course, I will be doing a follow-up video for the global data download with any information that I otherwise missed regarding this data download. But again, we have Android 13 EZA confirmed and a slew of other ones, so it's going to be awesome. Also, JP's getting World Tournament. We will see what fate lies with global. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of the new units that are coming up. What are your thoughts on the missions regarding the high difficulty event? What are your thoughts on the intensifying fights new challenge event? Do you think that it's going to be an incrementally updated event that happens within this celebration or events moving forward? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know I'm going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.